Hey world, hey world. It's Rae Vonshae. We in the building. We in the building. You just sit here for a minute, wait on somebody to check in with the nation. The nation. What's up? What's up? I can't see who's on. You know I can't see what's going on. What's up, everybody? Just checking in because it's Friday. Oh, you here, TD? Tell them what's up. Um, Thank you for coming. I ain't even got nothing to talk about. What we gonna talk about? What we gonna talk about? I ain't got nothing to talk about. Somebody suggest something. I just came to check in and see how everybody was doing, what everybody accomplished for the week, what you doing, what you got going, what you ain't gonna do. All that good stuff. Talk to me, talk to me. I want to show up and what? Who hate us? What you mean? Who is the haters? Who is the haters? What they doing? What is the haters doing? You gonna have to speak more than one word. Oh, that's the oh the topic is haters. Okay. You know what? How do you handle? Oh, you know what? I wanted to come up with a song. So this is my song to the haters. If you think you're jealous now, wait until this next move. Y'all know I can't sing. If you think you're jealous now, wait until this next move. Hey, that's my song. You know what, these haters? People don't start, y'all heard my singing? But did y'all hear my singing, though? I've been thinking about that. I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna sing my song. I'm gonna have my little microphone and I'm gonna sing the song to the haters. You know, cause they gonna need to see that. They gonna need to know. If you think you're jealous now, wait until this next move, baby. You gonna really be mad. You gonna be really mad at everything. When you think you jealous now, it ain't even time to get started being jealous yet. You doing it too early. But if you think you're jealous now, yes, yeah, hit the like button for my singing. Hit the like button for my singing. But so the haters, how we gonna handle the haters? They are going to come. People don't start praying for you to fall until you start rising up. You know what? If you mediocre and you ain't doing nothing, ain't nobody praying for you to fail. Ain't nobody throwing scriptures at you trying to get you back to seek ye first. Ain't nobody trying to take you backwards to, hey, Biffanunu. Ain't nobody trying to take you backwards because guess what? You ain't moving. So the only time people start trying to take you backwards, here come the scriptures. Seek ye first. And all these things should be had. Okay, so I already done sought him first. That's why all the things are being added. Don't take me back to first just because you still at first. So people will always try to take you backwards when you start moving forward and they not moving at all. That's why sometimes you have to cut those connections because everybody's not going to be moving along with you. You want everybody to go. You trying to drag people. You be wanting everybody to do it with you. It's not going to happen like that. You're going to meet different people at different levels. And everybody, if you're not growing with me, we going to grow apart. That's just bottom line. And so most enemies used to be a friend. Most of your haters is going to be somebody that used to be once your friend. Most of the haters not going to be strangers. The haters are going to be people that you used to know, but you pulled off from them because you started elevating. And you didn't pull off from them. They got mad because you was pulling off and they didn't want to keep up. See what I'm saying? They didn't want to come to your level. They want you to come back to their level. So they're trying to drag you backwards with the negativity, with the sarcasm, with all this stuff you doing. You could be reading a book. You could be researching on how to grow. You know what I mean? How to grow your mindset, how to think and grow rich, how successful people think. You could be reading books, but instead of reading books, you'd rather. Let me see. Hold on. See, okay. Okay, TD. I knew I had, oh, doggone it, done disappeared. Where'd it go? Let me go back to my top chat. I knew I had a hater that I never expected when I said what I wanted to be rich, and they said, but what if that's not going? I was like, yeah, okay. See, everybody's dream ain't the same, and everybody ain't supposed to be rich, and obviously they ain't supposed to be rich because they ain't got nobody that they trying to help in life. You know, everybody not supposed to be, because you probably not trying to help nobody no way. And then the people, one time I told somebody that my dream car was the same thing that I never expected. I told somebody, look at my hair, it gets so nappy. My hair's so nappy. But I told somebody one time that my dream car was a Bentley. And then the person said, I'm talking about something that's attainable. As if it ain't attainable. Just because it ain't attainable for you don't mean it ain't attainable for nobody. It's too many people out here riding in them. You just a hater. You don't think you supposed to be able to, you don't think you can do nothing, so you don't think nobody's supposed to be able to do nothing just because you can't. That don't work for me. So I had to cut that too. I'm cutting everything off that's not, if you ain't a part of the plan and part of my purpose, it's time for you to get cut loose. Because I'm not finna be doing all this pulling and dragging, and I'm not finna continue explaining my purpose to you. Because who are you? You ain't nobody. Why do I have to explain what I'm doing and how I'm walking and who I'm helping and all of this type of stuff to you? Who are you? You need to be doing your own thing. You don't need to be worried about why I'm doing what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with and how I'm helping people. And no, walk in your own purpose, and then you ain't got time to worry about what I'm doing over here. So if you don't want to be rich and you ain't got nothing but, you don't want to make but $1,000 a year, that's your problem. If I say I want to be rich, then that's, you don't bring me down with that. So yeah, I hope you cut them loose. I hope you cut them loose. I tell everybody cut everything loose. You know what? Because in order to grow, some things must get cut. You know what I mean? In order for your hair to grow, of course, this is not my hair. My hair is over here getting natty. This is my hair right here. So in order to grow, some things must get cut. Your ends got to get trimmed for your hair to grow. You know what I'm saying? Things got to get cut. Some toxic relationships, some toxic friendships, some friendships should have been cut a long time ago, but we just kept on hanging on to people because we knew them for a long time. So when you hang on to people because you've been knowing them for a long time and you feel like some things just got to get cut. I mean, I had people that I hung on to for years and 30 years plus that should have been cut a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard because I've been knowing them for so long. But when it come down to elevation, you're going to have to learn. There's some new people out here with different mindsets. You want to connect with people with the same level of thinking or higher than you. That way, when you say, this is what you want, if you're talking to somebody that's got it or that's striving to get it too, you're not going to have those type of conversations. Ain't nobody going to be saying, well, what if God didn't want that for you? Your network is your net worth. True. That's true. So, and that's why you need to be in RAE Nation. That's why you need to be in RAE Nation. Because we building a community of people with like minds. You know what I mean? They're striving for success and that's reaching their success and hitting their goals. And then we encouraging and motivating and inspiring each other. That's what the RAE Nation is all about. You know what I mean? So the haters, it's going to be some haters that you don't know. It's going to be more haters that you actually know. You know what I mean? It's some stuff that you ain't never thought that was going to be, it's going to be coming out. Especially when you start really pulling off. Like, dang, I didn't know you thought like that. You know what I mean? You really out here thinking like that? You know what I mean? Like you really down, like your thinking is really way down here like this. And then the more you grow, the more frustrating it gets when somebody, you done started reading your books, you done started watching whoever you listening to, your Les Browns, your Eric Thomases, your Billy Allsbrooks, whoever you listening to, you done started every day putting something inside of you. Reading your Bible, if that's what you do. Whatever you're doing, you starting to actually grow every day. When you start listening to that old kindergarten talk, it gets frustrating, and it gets way more frustrating when it's an adult talking like they in kindergarten. I can understand if it's a kid in kindergarten talking about kindergarten stuff. But you are the whole adult and you talking on this kindergarten level, it gets more and more frustrating the more you actually growing. So you can't be around certain things unless you're trying to go up the ladder with somebody on your back. And I'm not trying to go, it's hard enough getting up the ladder by yourself. So when you're trying to go up somebody on your doggone, that kindergarten talk is not finna, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so look, I always say this. If you hear you on the telephone with somebody, this is the way I always say it. If you on the telephone with somebody on the other end, you can usually tell what age they are. About you can't tell if they 2-year-old or 3-year-old, but you can kind of tell if they a toddler or infant, or if they like at elementary school by the words that they speak. So you can kind of tell if they sitting up, oh, I know how to spell cat, and you don't know how to spell cat. Cat, C-A-T. You can kind of tell that that's an elementary kid that's just happy that they done passed their spelling test. You can kind of tell that because even if you ain't never seen them before, the words they speaking in their little voices, you know, I can spell dog, D-O-G. You know, they doing all that nanny boo-boo stuff. You know what level they on because you listening to how they speak. As you start growing, you can hear what level people on by the words that they speak and by the way they speak. I know what level you on when you start opening your mouth to talk. You know what I mean? Like, you talking like this kindergarten or first grade or whatever age they learn the CAT and DOG. You talking like them, and you a full-grown adult because you're not putting that into your mind. You're not growing. You're not reading your books. You're not watching your inspirational videos, or you're not listening to nobody that's doing anything in life. So you ain't talking about nothing. So your talk, your language that you speak, and all that type of stuff, it's gonna show. I used to go to this church, and he was teaching us, and as he was teaching us, you know, we going through the Bible, we learn all these scriptures and all this type of stuff. And anytime when I go places and I hear somebody talking, I could tell they went to my church because the church was big, so you don't really know everybody in the church. And so, but the language they were speaking, I could tell, do you go to so-and-so church? And they'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, I could tell by how you were speaking. We was all speaking the same language because we was all elevating and we was learning and we was doing. You could tell what level a person on by the words that they speak. So you don't want to be around people who's talking that negative talk, that doubt, putting those seeds on you. It's already hard enough for you to break free. Why in the world do you want to surround yourself with people who's going to keep you bound even when you're trying to break free? You can't do that, even if it's just for a season. The season is only going to last for so long. Sometimes you can get your mind right, get to where you're going in life, and then come back every now and then. Guess what? They're going to still be right there, not moving at all. They're going to still be right there. When I used to hang with certain people, this was like in my 20s, I used to hang with people. So I ain't never really just been a big drinker or smoker or nothing like that. So when I would be around them, they would want to do this and do that and do all this and all that. And I still was around them because we play spades, dominoes, be having a good time and everything. Listen to music. Music is my thing. Music and dancing is my thing. But they like to drink, smoke, and all this. So then when I started growing and I started writing my first book, this was back in my 20s. I started writing my first book and I was getting tugged in a certain direction. And the Lord had to say to me, the people are going to be there. They're going to still be there. In 5 years, when you get where you're supposed to go, they're going to still be right there. You can always come back to that. And if you want to even go and visit them or hang out, we don't do the same thing, no way. But I had to learn that these people going to still be there doing just that. Nothing. Smoking, drinking, playing dominoes and cards. If I want a good card game, I can go over here. They're going to still be right there. They ain't going to be nothing different. So I had to learn, go on and do what you need to do. And then if you want to come back and visit that, most of the time you're not going to even want to come back and revisit that because you done grew so far. If I want to play a game of spades, I can play on my phone with some people around the world. I don't even have to go even in that direction no more. Hey, Nigeria and West Africa. Oh, thank you for tuning in. So you don't want to get in the habit of staying connected to people that you're supposed to disconnect from, especially when you're trying to grow. It's already hard enough to grow. So you want to connect with people who are growing, because we already fighting our own little stuff that we got to fight. You got to have your mind right. Then you got to get out here and put these videos out there. You got to get up and work with these brands, and you got to get up and put this content out. You got to figure out if Facebook Reels is going to pay you. You got to sit up and look at your analytics every day. You got a lot of work to do. You ain't got time to be worried about somebody talking about what if this ain't the Lord, what if that ain't what the Lord want for you. If the Lord already said in his word that your gift will make room for you, your gift, whatever it is your gift is, it's going to make room for you. You're going to be able to make money from whatever it is that's gifted inside of you. You should be able to make a living off of what's inside of you. You should be. If it's already right there, it's already right there. Why in the world would somebody say, what if the Lord don't? That don't make sense. If somebody say something and then they say, if the Lord say the same, if you don't, you got to know what the Lord said. He done already said it. How many times do he have to say it? He done already said the same. What do you mean if the Lord say the same? He already done said it in his word. Read the word and you'll know what it said, and then you won't be saying that type of stuff. The language, man, the language, people need to change their language because they don't be knowing what they talking about. And so it's a bunch of people misled that are misleading people because they don't know what they talking about. And they don't even be doing it on purpose. They just be doing it because they don't know nothing. If you don't know nothing, how can you teach something? You teach it, you've been taught wrong, so you're gonna teach wrong. Everybody who's been taught wrong is going to teach wrong because they don't know no better and they're not trying to learn anything different. So yeah, cut the haters off. Yeah, just cut the haters off. That's all I had to say. Anybody else got something to talk about? What else we gonna talk about? Cut the haters off. Cut them off as soon as possible because you're gonna be running into some new ones every day. You're gonna be running into some new ones, and or you gonna be finding out that it's some new ones out there. You never thought this person would hate on you like this. You never thought this person would be praying for you to fail. You never thought this person would be, oh, the Lord will take it all away. The Lord don't take nothing away. Worry the world. You ain't read that in the Bible. You ain't read that in the Lord give it and the Lord take it away. Job said that. The Lord didn't say that. You got your stuff all mixed up. People be thinking they know so much. They don't know nothing. And that's the most frustrating part about it. So you got to get rid of those people. That way you won't be frustrated. You can go ahead and do all the stuff you need to do with your business and grow your business the way it's supposed to be grown. So I always say, in order to grow, some things must get cut. I don't care if it's a relationship, and I don't care what it is. Things got to get cut. Situationships, whatever, business ships, some things just got to get cut if y'all not growing in the same direction. Now, I will keep people who are growing in the same path as me, or even just in the mindset, period. You know why I keep those people? Because sometimes when I'm thinking about when I done did this mess, lowered my prices and all that, my friend did not agree with that. You know what I mean? Like, you need to raise your prices. You know what I mean? Like, somebody can tell you where you making a mistake or because they thinking is up here. They thinking now way down there. So people can lift you up. People who thinking highly, they can lift you up. People thinking lowly, way down here, low, they only can bring you down. How can somebody way down here and they thinking bring you up? They cannot bring you up. They can't bring you up. They can only bring you down because they thinking is already down. So you got to think about that type of stuff. You got to be around people who, I'm just glad I was starting to be surrounded with people who were able to teach me some things at an early age, teach me some things. And one of my friends, he said he broke with 100,000 in the bank. Oh, I got to get to doing something quick. I'm going broke. How much you got? 100,000. I ain't got but 100,000 in my 100,000. Well, if that's broke, but you know what? It helps you raise your thinking up and be like, dang, now that's what I want to be. That's what I want to strive for. I want to be like, shoot, I'm broke when I'm at 100,000. It makes you bring your thinking up. If you only been around people who every time you turn around, they ain't even got gas money, or they ain't even got $10, or they can't get $100 in savings, that's going to keep you down. That's going to keep your thinking down. But if you start listening to somebody who's sitting up saying they got to get something going because they got to find another investment because they ain't got but 100,000 in their savings, they got to get another investment because this and that, it starts to bring your mind up. Dang, I want to be like that. Let me look for some investments. Let me start looking for some investments now. Let me go ahead and get these IRAs and these, doing some stuff you got to be around people who going to help you elevate and level up. You cannot be around people who going to keep you down because it's too much. information out here, knowledge and wisdom, for people to still be just really just at the bottom of the totem pole. It's really too much information. It really just ain't no excuses. Even with the recession, you can prep for the recession. Even when it ain't one, you can always be prepping for it. You can always be, how do you prep for it? You get connected with companies that's going to be around even when you think it's some companies out there that's recession proof already. So maybe you ain't all the way where you need to be yet. You could connect with those companies, and you can work with those companies, and you could drive traffic to those companies, and you can make money with those companies. You don't have to be greedy and think you're supposed to make all the money by yourself. Work with some companies that's already established and get your stuff going. What is all this on my face? Get your stuff going. Work with these companies that's already established and get your stuff going, and then split the money with them. Let them split the money with you, or however it go. Let them give you a commission for pushing them. They already established. They not going nowhere. They done recession proof. They done made sure they got their money together. Get connected with those companies. You ain't losing nothing by working with somebody else. People think it's a certain mindset that's always trying to make all the money. It's only a certain mindset that's always trying to make all the money. Every dime you got to make it. You can't work with PayPal because PayPal take a fee. You can't work with Stripe because Stripe take a fee. You can't work with nobody because everybody take a fee. The world we live in is fees involved. You can't miss fees. If you so worried about, I can't do this because they charge $10 a month. If you start a business online and the software that you need, let's talk about some software now. So let's say you start a business online business. You have to have websites and software and stuff like that, your stuff. And the software costs you $20 a month. And you don't sign up for the software because it's going to cost you $20 a month. What does that say about your thinking? It says you don't believe that you're going to make more than $20 a month. You're so afraid to spend $20 a month. Do you believe that that your business, it's a business now. You don't believe that your business is going to make more than $20 a month? So you're not going to invest in a software that's going to help your business grow because the software costs $20 or $50 or whatever it is. If it's $100, I don't care if it's $100. You don't believe that your company can make $100 a month? So you won't invest in the software to get your company off the ground because you're afraid that you won't make $100 a month? That's that mindset. It's a mindset attached to that type of stuff, that fear-based stuff. You don't even think you can do it. So that's why we have our community. We're going to try to break some of these mindsets so that you can start rolling and start getting going. Because that's a mindset when you feel like, I can't sign up for this. Everything I got to do is got to be free. I can't sign up for this. I can't afford to sign up for this. But I can go out to eat. I can stop at McDonald's. I can stop at Burger King. I can stop at the pizza place and get me all these extra pizzas that I don't need. I can stop and get me a drink. I can do all these things. I can get cable. I can get I can have cable and all the channels on the cable. But I cannot invest $20 a month or $50 a month in my business because I'm afraid that I'm not going to make it. See, that's a mindset. See those mindsets? That's a mindset. Hey, Lisa Clark, how are you? Those are mindsets. I don't know how long you've been on, Lisa Clark, but we've been having a good time. So we trying to break those type of mindsets so people can actually start moving forward. You can't move forward with the same type of mindset. If you've been doing it like this for however many years, say you had a job and you've been working the same job for 10 years or 15 years, however long people work their job. I ain't had no job since 97. And then you still in the same boat. Then you may have got a little raise or whatever. You get a little raise or whatever. I know my raise wasn't but 23 cents, so I ain't gonna never forget that, and I don't never want to even hear about no job again. But my raise was 23 cents. I ain't never thought about it no more. So that was in 97. I ain't thought about no job since then. Every year, you can only make an extra dollar or 23 cents to 50 cents a dollar, whatever. Every year you get a whole dollar. Every year you get a dollar. You know you can give yourself your own raise if you have your own business and you just raise your own prices. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thinking. It's the thinking. You can't really when you start your business, you have to find something that you can connect to that actually makes sense in order to make money. When a lot of people are not making money, make sure ain't nothing crawling on me. Y'all know on my side. The reason how people ain't making money online, they not thinking about the end from the jump. They starting to do certain things, but they not thinking about the whole thing the whole way through. So that means when you starting a business, when you start a real business like a salon, a barbershop, or whatever, when you start those type of businesses, what do? You write down a business plan. You write it down. You have your business plan together so that when you start your stuff, you know exactly how you're gonna go. Online, people don't do that. They don't start a business plan, which you should because it's a business. They don't think like that. Their mind is not telling them they're starting a YouTube channel, it's starting a business. It's the mindset. The mind is not telling them that I have to start with a plan. The mind is not telling them. So it's a disconnect between their mindset and their actions. So when they start making some actions, they ain't making the right moves, and that's why they ain't making no money. That's why they're gonna be 2 years down the line and still not making. You could have started making money 6 months ago, but you won't listen or you won't change your mindset and start from the beginning. Write the vision and make it plain. Get yourself a plan. Connect with companies that will automatically pay you when you actually make some stuff happen. You got to connect with those companies. If you don't have your own product or service, you got to connect with companies that got the products or services, or you're not going to make nothing but the AdSense money. And then you ain't. So then you looking for AdSense money, but you ain't monetized with AdSense yet. So what you go now? You got to wait another 2 years to get monetized with AdSense because you ain't. So now you got to wait till you get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 hours of watch time, and then you posting inconsistently, so you can't get the hours of watch time that you need because you're not consistent with it. It's all starting from the mindset. So that's why we're trying to teach people first. Let's get our minds right. Then we're gonna make us a plan. We got to get a plan of action that makes sense. Your plan got to make sense, and then you got to connect with companies that actually pay. You can get out there and connect with all the wrong companies because you don't know nothing, or you can get out there and get with the companies that actually pay. Some companies pay more than others. See, that's why they have something called niches. And niches, I'm looking at some stuff. Niches, every niche ain't the same. So you could be doing all of the right stuff. You in the wrong niche. You could be doing all the right stuff in the wrong order. It's a lot of things that's the reason why people get coaches and trainers and, okay, that thing fly over here, I'm gone, y'all. You have to be able to put these things in order, and you're not gonna, I'm telling you right now, if you think you're gonna get everything off YouTube for free and you don't even know what to look for, it's not gonna work. Because people be thinking they getting everything for free. They missing steps. Nobody's gonna give you a step by step and they on YouTube because they know what they teaching. So you think the person that's actually teaching you the steps, you don't think they know what they teaching? They're gonna leave something out because that's what people pay for. They're gonna leave something out. So when you try to tell people this, they get mad because they don't want to hear that part. They want to hear the good stuff. You know, they want to hear this and they want to hear. No, it don't work like that. Oh, I could have found it all on YouTube. You couldn't have found all of this on YouTube because you didn't even know what to look for. You don't even know what to type in. You don't even know. If I throw out a word right now, a lot of people don't even know what the words mean because they haven't made it to that part yet. So just throwing out a bunch of words, you can watch a bunch of videos about some stuff and it be over your head. You don't know where to begin. You don't know how to start because they knew they threw that video out there out of order. So they're not going to put these videos out there in order because they know that it's free information. And what would you pay for if you could get every single solitary thing for free? You know what I mean? I'm just telling you how you got to think from both sides. You cannot just think from one aspect. You always got to think from multiple aspects. If you a freebie seeker, you got to think, am I going to really get everything, every single solitary thing that I need for free? You know, you can't, you know not. You know that better than that. You know better than that. But you can get some stuff to get you started. The free stuff, if you take action on it, it's going to be some same free stuff. The reason why people say, I could have got that for free off YouTube, because some people actually took pieces of their courses. See, this is how it works. Some people actually take pieces of their courses out and they put them on YouTube for people to grasp it. The people on YouTube look at it and they see it and they watch it again, and they comment on it, and they say it was a great video, and they do all of that, but they never take action from the stuff that was in the free stuff. You know what I mean? They never take action. They just, and so they be done put it out there for free. It don't be everything. It may be a section out of their course. It may be one video out of the module, one lesson out of the module or something like that. They'll take one and throw it out there, and all of this action come up. People be looking and doing all this extra stuff, but everything but taking action, because they ain't ready. They mind ain't ready. Because if they was ready, they would have gone and invested in the course and got everything step by step. And when you actually invest, then that's when you start taking action. People that invest, they actually, some people take, some people invest and don't take no action. I done ran across a lot of that too. Some people invest and they still don't take no action. They invest a lot. Okay, I think what most businesses, the stuff they have to pay for can get them a little success to make it possible. Okay, hold on, let me push it back up here. Where is it? I think, what it say? Make it possible for them to get the more expensive stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to give people the steps. Okay, do this. You do this, they sign up for the free part. They sign up, but guess what? They don't do nothing after they sign up. You don't never log back in after you sign up. So it's everything. I'm telling you, this is why this channel is going to be more of mindset than how-tos. Because it don't make no sense to teach you how to if your mind ain't right. I'm giving you the step by step. I'm telling you this first. Because I already know ain't no sense in me even talking to you about this if you ain't done this. And then I'm telling you this, you go and sign up, and then you never get back in there to put your stuff together. So you never even take the first step. You just steady watching videos and steady commenting and steady liking, and you doing just time wasting. 2 years down the line, you're going to realize that I just lost 2 years or 5 years or whatever it takes for you to get. It's the mind first. If you get your mind right, then you'll be able to take those steps, because something's going to click and say, dang, let me go ahead and get that done. Let me go ahead and go on and get that done and see if it'll change. Let me just see if I can start generating leads. Let me just see if I can start building my email list. Let me just see if this stuff really works. It's free anyway. Let me just see if I can get 2,000 leads, and then I can start paying. Let me just check it out and see if I can rank a video with this tool that I'm using. Let me see. You can't rank every video. You probably can't rank your first video, but all the tools that we use, it gives us an advantage, a competitive advantage. It don't guarantee us nothing. We are entrepreneurs. That means we are risk takers. You can't be no entrepreneur and scared to take risks. What kind of entrepreneur is afraid to take a risk? I pay for, all the tools I pay for. You wouldn't want to know all the doggone tools I pay for. Some of the tools I be paying for, I be forgetting because they be some on this card and some over here, and I be done forgot to move all of them. All of them ain't on one card because I be done signed up at different times. I pay for this tool, I pay for this tool. I may pay for this one, I ain't even using it, but I'm going to use it, when I need it. And I'm paying for this one over here, and I'm paying for this one. And I might be paying for 10 different tools, which nobody have to do all that. You know what I mean? I've been in business for quite some time. But I may pay for all these tools, but all of them probably ain't equaling up to like $300-400 a month. They probably all ain't even equaling up to that kind of money. But I know for sure I'm making more than $300-400 a month. Anyway, I'm not afraid to pay for the tools that I need to make whatever I need to make. You know what I mean? Like, it's an investment. So once you start looking at your business as an actual business, I can't stand this part of my hair. Ooh, I should have flat ironed it, but I didn't flat iron it. And it was wet when I did this. Once you understand that a business is a real business, and you start operating as a business, you won't be afraid to invest in yourself. And then you won't be afraid of $25 a month, because you feel, okay, even if it's, okay, I'm trying to wrap my mind around other people's mind. Let's say it is $25 a month, or let's say 50. Okay, so I work a job. Most people actually that's trying to do this, they already have a job. So I work a job, and I get paid this much, pretty good money. I pay all my bills and all that, and then when my bills is over, do I have an extra $50 a month to actually put into myself so that I can grow my business? If you know what I'm saying, like, how would you? I ain't had no job, but to me it makes sense. Okay, first, folks are afraid of not getting a return on investment, but they don't see that you only lose because you don't take the advantage of the. Wait a minute, why the thing keep disappearing? And saying I'm reading too slow. Okay, yeah, you only lose when you don't take advantage of the investment that they make first. See, everybody's going to start out losing. Nobody's going to start out winning. So if you're not ready for 6 months of losing, then you ain't even ready to start no business. So if you ain't even ready for 6 months of losing, you're not ready to start a business anyway. People thinking they're going to jump in and start making money because they rent due. You don't even start a business if your rent due. That's not when you start a business. You start a business when you done set aside 2,000, 1,000 or 500, whatever it is. When you done set aside some money because you know you finna start a business, do you think somebody gonna go get a barbershop and they ain't got no money to even pay the first month? Nobody's doing that. You have to think about your online business the same way you would think about an offline business. You have to give your business time to grow. You got to give your seeds time to grow. So who's gonna start out? Now you might start out making some money from your YouTube videos, from Facebook Reels, from Instagram Reels, from TikTok stuff. Yes, you may start out making some money, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about business. You have to give your business time to grow. Real business. When it comes to real business, it may not take 6 whole months. Try 12 months. Okay, during that time they gave some. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't really never losing because you gaining experience and you finding out what you need to do better if you steady split testing and you steady tweaking and all that type of stuff. Now to me, I say 6 months because now you can still be making money. I'm saying 6 months now. I would have said a year before Facebook Reels came out. I would have said a year before YouTube Shorts came out and before TikTok came out. I was saying a year last year or whenever, you know what I mean? I was saying a year. But now people got ways to make money. You making money with Facebook Reels, and then you making money with Instagram Reels, and you making money with TikTok, and you making money with YouTube. Well, you probably ain't, most people ain't making money with YouTube yet. But Facebook Reels and Instagram, if you making money over there, then you gotta have a little money to invest in yourself. That ain't no business, but that's the money that you can be taking and putting it into your business. So, and then if you can make $100 a month off of Facebook Reels or $100 a month off of Instagram Reels, even $100 a month, you can afford to invest in yourself. It's just a mindset. It's breaking these mindsets. It's breaking down these mindsets and getting these people to understand. And then if you got to do all of this to get somebody to understand why they need to invest in themselves, this is not my person. I'm not trying to reach people who don't understand what a business really is. That's why I'm changing my content up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna be trying to reach people who gotta understand. If they say, why do I got to pay to work? If they say something like that, why do I got to pay to work? I haven't heard that statement since 2000, maybe 4, 5, or 6 type of stuff. If I got to hear that, I just know you ain't for me, and we not even gonna continue the conversation. Because I'm not finna to drag you into thinking $10 a month can turn into extra 200. That's the truth. $10 a month can, as long as they willing to do the work. That's the truth be told. Or 10 can turn into, if 10 turned into 50 or 10 turned into 100, whatever it is. But they ain't really, when somebody say they're not willing to invest, they really just saying I'm not willing to work. That's all they saying. Because there's people who invest and they still ain't working. People who invest that still ain't working the business. Oh, I hope you don't come on. So when somebody tells me that they, certain things, certain conversations are over, because I haven't met those type of people in so long that I won't even sit up and deal with that. I won't even listen to that. I haven't met those type of mindsets. Hey, Lake and Kisses, how are you? I haven't met those type of mindsets ever since in the early 2000s, 2000, maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. But I don't meet those type of mindsets no more. I started meeting all business owners, people with shoe stores, people with restaurants, people with real estate agencies, tax CPA firms and dealerships and salespeople and all this type of stuff. I started meeting people on those pages. I don't have to hear those type of conversations. I don't have to hear that. Why do I have to pay to work? But I have heard it before. I started, when I started rolling in different circles, there's certain things I don't have to hear. But if I had to hear it, I'd cut that conversation short off in a minute. I'm not finna sit up and you ain't ready. If you're not ready, that's the reason why everybody can't go to the bank and get no business loan. You just starting out, you got an idea. You got a bright idea, and now you think somebody's supposed to give you some money. You ain't even tried it yourself. People have this thing of thinking, I can't start a business unless I get a business loan. That thing done made it over here, y'all. Who that little bug, little beetle thing? People start thinking, I got a business. I got a business idea. I need to get a business loan. Now so your credit, it would be different if your credit was good, and then you can go and ask the people for whatever you want because you done paid some folks. So it would be good. You can go ask some people for whatever you want when your paperwork shows that you done paid people back. You ain't paid nobody back, so your credit ain't worth too much or nothing. So then you got a plan. You ain't even got a plan. You got an idea that you ain't even wrote into a plan. You did have a plan. Even okay, you went a step further and you made it into a plan and you wrote it all out, but you ain't never proved the concept. You looking at somebody else and what they did, and now you trying to create a whole business off what you saw somebody else do, and you ain't even proved the concept for yourself. You don't even know how the business actually works inside and out. You ain't put your money into it, but you want to go get somebody else's money and use their money. You can use somebody else's money, but most people start out with their own little money, and then or they have their credit straightened out. You can't not have nothing. You can't not have nothing and get a business loan. You know what I mean? You got to have something. So either you're gonna be able to show these people, hey, my credit score 750, my credit score 800, you know what I mean, whatever. And then this is what I'm getting ready to do. This is what I want to do. And this is the way. So then they probably more apt to do it because you done already proved that you pay back. If they look at the paperwork and you ain't never paid back and you ain't got proof of concept, you ain't even got proof of none of this stuff work because you ain't tried nothing. You just had an idea and you think these people gonna give you their money. That's not how business works. That's not how business works. When you actually go to a business, a bank or something like that, you're supposed to have stats and numbers. You're supposed to have, this is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing on my own. This is how much I'm generating. This is how much my site brings in. This is how much my so-and-so happens. This is my conversion rate. Out of this many people, I get this. So now I'm ready to scale. I've already done this with my money. My budget is allowed me. I'm stuck at a certain amount. And so now I can't really scale because now I'm going to need a little help so I can scale. I started out with my own money. I proved the concept. I got all my numbers together. I got my conversion rates and I got all my statistics and I proved that this makes money. I make however many times, I ain't gonna say how much, I make so many times my money on this particular website. This is how much traffic it gets. The traffic comes from here. They see all that stuff. How easy is it for you to get your loan then? See what I'm saying? How easy is it to get a loan that way? Then to come talking about I got an idea. Oh no, I ain't never tried it before. Oh no, I think it'll work. Oh yeah, but they doing it. That's not mindset, business. So we gonna change a lot of this stuff on the channel. I'm just gonna be doing what I do, cause I'm gonna put my fashion content back up, and I'm just be doing my own stuff. And then I'm not really, if people want to turn their content into profits, they'll have a place to click on and go. But I'm not trying to really just go into. Because it's kind of, sometimes it get a little stressful. Sometimes it get a little stressful trying to get people to, when you don't have to. Like, do you really have to teach people how to make money? You really don't, you know what I mean? Because you already know the ropes. It'd be something you want to do, but then sometimes, like, is it worth all this? Do I really just want to do this all the time? Like, pull teeth to get people to do something for their own self? When I could just be pushing that. I'm already connected with the brands I need to be connected to, when I can just push out my own content and make, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you be thinking like, oof. They just be thoughts though. That's why I like the nation. I really want to focus on the nation to stay in the community. I want to focus on the community because that's where my main focus is going to be. And then my courses and my mini courses, not courses, my mini courses and my blueprint is gonna be like my sales stuff. And then I still got my planner. You know, I got my planner and everything. And I'm getting ready to create a journal too. So I'm gonna have my stuff for sale. And then I'm not finna be doing all that stressing. I'm looking at that little beetle thing or whatever that thing is. It look like he know how to fly. But yeah, so it's some things that gotta change. Cause I'm making some changes. They call them resets. I'm doing a reset. And by September, the reset is going to be happening. And I'm not finna be pushing nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. I'm not pushing nobody to do nothing they don't want. You don't want to make no money. You don't want to go to the next level. You don't want to be connected with people that's going to the next level. You don't want to communicate. You think everything is a scam. That's you. I ain't trying to even tell nobody about it no more. I'm just going to be pushing my content out there. So the next videos I'm going to have, well, no, the next videos I have might be some analytics videos showing people how to read their analytics and stuff. Oh, and split tests. Showing people how to do their split tests and everything. Well, you got to have something to split test. You got to have something to split test. I can't teach somebody how to split test something if you ain't got nothing to split test. But I'm going to be showing how I split test and how I do things. Conversion rates. You know, sometimes your forms could have like they were just saying, I was taking a video the other day and they were saying the average conversion rate is like 20% conversion rate on a opt-in page. And my opt-in page on one of my forms is like 60-something%. I was like, nah, that can't be true. That can't be true because my opt-in is 60-something%. But that's because I be working on my opt-in pages. I don't let nothing status. I want 85%. I'm on my other sites. I do have 85%. Well, it's probably about 70, 85%. It switches up and down sometimes. But on this, I have different sites. Nobody's just having one thing out there. So I got different sites. Everybody don't know about all of my sites. But so on this particular site that I was looking at, I'm like, this is 65% conversion rates. Is somebody getting out there 20% conversion rate? Who out there with the conversion rate that low? People out there have conversion rate that low. So they don't know how to split test. They don't know what to look for and what's, like, that's what they need to be trying to Google and YouTube and learn. And that's the kind of stuff, that is what I am going to talk about. 20% is good for those starting out. For most folks. Oh, okay. For those starting out. Oh, yeah, because they got to, well, even if you starting out, you ain't going to be at 20% long if you just do what I tell you. If you just do what I tell you, you won't stay at 20% long. Yeah, that is true for just starting out. Because I'm like, ain't nobody conversion rate. Yeah, he must have been meeting people that's just starting out. Because I don't know nobody getting no 20% conversion rate. But yeah, so I got a lot of content to throw out there too. I got a lot of content. Oh, my equipment, my gear. I was gonna do a video about my gear, my equipment, and how I started with my gear. How I started with my camera equipment. Well, I didn't have no camera equipment. I started with my cell phone on a vase. I had it attached to a vase. I'm gonna show that part, and then I'm gonna show all of my what I got now and what I use to record with, and all that type of stuff. Then my fashion. I can't wait till this fashion stuff kick off again. And I ain't gonna stop it this time. I quit working with them, but I'm ready to start back working with them. If they don't get on my nerves, as long as they don't get on my nerves, we can do it. But don't start getting on my nerves, because I don't work no job. I can't have nobody that's getting on my nerves. I don't care who you are, you're not finna get on my nerves. But I'm starting to get bit, but now I'm starting to get bit now, y'all. So I ain't finna be playing with y'all all night long. But what else? Anybody else got something to say before we knock it on out the park? Because I'm starting to get bit. Mosquitoes passing? Do y'all see mosquitoes flying around? I've been walking every morning. I've been walking every single morning. All my neighbors be out there. Every neighbor is so happy to see me out there walking. Like, we all speak to each other every morning and stuff. We all be speaking to each other and everything. And all of that. But anybody got nothing to say? Somebody probably typing. Where am I located? I'm located in the USA. Where are you located? That's the question. Where are you located? I'm online. I work online. Don't ask me where I'm located. Yeah, I'm in the South. I really am in the South. But let me see here. Oh, I'm getting bit. Y'all, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes every which way. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm getting bit up and towed up. I'm finna ask the neighbor. You got some off or something. Spray me down. But I'm wishing more people to take action. It's really fun when you see other people actually taking. To me, I really like to see people winning. That's why it frustrates me when people don't take action, because you can't win if you ain't doing nothing. So the most frustrating part to me, oh yeah, click like. I forgot to say that. I forget every time. People gonna click like if they like the video or not. So I be forgetting to say it because I'm not accustomed to just click like, y'all, click like. But then that's what I'm thinking about. Click like, everybody. Make sure to click like. Share the video. Subscribe to my channel. What else they say? Oh yeah, don't forget to super chat. Send me a super chat. But I had a good week. I really did have a good week. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I do everything online. I actually had somebody ask me where I was located the other day. They said they needed somebody local. So we in the world of the internet, on the internet. And so when somebody said they wanted somebody local to coach them and train them, I'm like, what does it matter if somebody's local or not? We are not in the let's meet at Starbucks days anymore. We don't do the meetups at Starbucks for a cup of coffee. I don't have to do that. I don't care if you live next door. I'm not meeting you nowhere. When we do business on the internet, people I work with in Canada, people I work with in everywhere, Africa, and all these places, and you wants to know if I'm local. Why does it? No, I'm not. And I'm not your person, because I'm not finna. That sounds like it's too much going on right there. Usually people that want to know if you local means that they want to meet up at some point. And there's no meeting up. I don't do that. I haven't done that since the internet became my world. I haven't done it. So who does that? Who is still meeting up, doing this kind of stuff? Unless I'm meeting up for a mastermind, unless I'm meeting up for an actual mastermind. I'm not meeting up with somebody that want me to coach them. That's crazy. The world of opportunity is on the internet, and you talking about local. That's just local. The word local sounds like limited. Local, limited. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. Now you're trying to limit me to be local. That way I got to stop everything I'm doing and meet with you, and then you're going to require my personal time, and then you're going to drain my energy. You're going to take my time, drain my energy. You probably ain't going to have the budget that it takes. No, I'm not local. I'm not local. And I'm on the internet. And on the internet, we have freedom, and we can do whatever we want, however we want, whenever we want, because it's the internet. So I can't do the local thing. So at the end, I told him that, and he said, well, I got a wife and I'm happily married, and and I'll delete you now. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Dramatic, I didn't say nothing about it. I don't care nothing about it. I mean, I don't know where that came from, but I was like, no, I didn't. I'll tell your wife the same thing. I'm not going to meet her either. I wasn't talking about that. I was just saying, basically, you trying to limit me to being local. Oh, how important is it having a niche? Well, having a niche is very important when you're starting. Only because this is the reason why they say it's important. And this is the reason why you want to either start out with something instead of going every which way. You want to have enough videos in that one section, category, niche, so that when people find you on that video, whatever video they find you on, you got to have enough videos, because when they come and binge watch your channel, and oh, hey, thank you for subscribing. Okay, so I'm itching everywhere, y'all. Hold on, I'm itching. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to have enough videos around that same topic or in that same category, so that when they find you on one of those videos, they're going to usually, if they like you and they come a subscriber, they're going to want to come and look at your other stuff. You want the other stuff to kind of be in a similar category so they can binge watch. And if it starts being all over the place, they came in for your cars, luxury cars or whatever. I'm just throwing something out there. They came in to see luxury cars, and then next thing you know, you doing this, that, and the other over here. They don't have no more luxury cars to look at. Then they're gonna probably leave because your content wasn't enough for them to look at. So that's why they say pick a niche. I say pick a niche because same thing. You just want to have when the YouTube is working in your favor. Most of my videos right now that's actually getting a lot of traffic is the ones about Facebook. I started doing videos about Facebook Reels and Facebook Reels this and Facebook Reels that. And then I'm starting to get a lot of people that came in through the Facebook ones. You know what I mean? So if I didn't have no more videos around that topic, they wouldn't be able to binge watch and go to all of my other videos that's in that topic. So that's really it. But then I still have other videos and other topics. But that's kind of why they want you to. And then plus certain niches pay better than others anyway. Some niches is paying so much per CPM, and then some niches ain't paying nothing per CPM basically. They paying a little bit of nothing. I don't know. I don't know why people can't explain it like that. It's just, that's all it is. You want to kind of stick. I don't know, Tiffany. I don't know why people can't just say what it is. Everybody ain't like me. But sometimes it's good to, because you can't be limited. You know, some channels have like 3 topics. You know, they say like so-and-so beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. They combine 3 niches. They don't just have one niche. Some people have, but the niches, you kind of want them similar so that it can make sense and it can flow. So somebody that's looking at beauty, they probably watch a fashion video, or somebody that's watching fashion probably watch a lifestyle video. That's kind of what you really want to go for. But you can combine your niches if your niches make sense to combine. Maybe 2, no more than 3 on one channel. And then if you got to go all over the place with it, you know what I'm saying, trying to do everything, maybe make a new channel for 2 niches and then a new channel for, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, stuff like that. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you understood what I was saying. Yeah, but you really want that binge watching. They come in, they see your stuff, they be like, new subscriber, and then they go watch all your videos. You really putting all your videos in a playlist. And then, well, all the videos in that category, you putting them all in a playlist, and then you want them to go watch those. If you ain't got but one video in that playlist because that's the only one you made, and then, but then you got hair videos, and then you got fashion videos, but you ain't got but one of each. They ain't got, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I came over here for this. Where's the videos with this? Make about 10, 20 of them in this section, then branch off if you want to. I mean, some people just want the whole niche to be, sometimes you don't really feel like posting a video in that niche. Sometimes you want to just have the freedom to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't want to start a business online and you ain't gonna have fun with it. So you still want to keep that in mind. You know, that's kind of the way I do things. I ain't finna have no kind of business where I can't have no freedom and have fun with it. But I also have enough videos in every area to make it make sense. I got enough hair videos to make it make sense. I got enough fashion videos to make it make sense. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I do mine on one channel. But my other stuff, it's on a whole different channel. I don't put certain stuff on this channel because I don't need no, first of all, you don't want everybody knowing everything you got going in the first place. That's one thing. Everybody don't need to know your everything. All your businesses, you may have 5 or 6 different businesses and brands. Everybody don't need to know them all. So keep something to yourself. Some things can be faceless. You can have some faceless channels out there. Nobody ain't got to know you run that. You know what I'm saying? Keep some of your money to yourself now. Take my advice. You don't need everybody knowing everything. Yeah, so that's why they say it. Everybody don't need to know everything. All your business and stuff. Keep some of it. Now, if you doing some stuff like make money online or stuff and you helping people, it's good to show some numbers and everything. Don't show over, I wouldn't show over a certain amount. Like certain things that I show, I don't go over a certain amount. I don't care who you are. I'm not, and if you 7 figures, 8 figures, I'll show you because those people show me stuff. You know what I mean? But it's in a privacy. I'm not showing anybody because people who not doing as much, they're going to start to get jealous. Some people won't, but it's more than likely they're going to start saying you bragging. They're going to start saying you gotta take it all away from you. You're showing off, you know, all this type of stuff that you don't even need. You don't even have to have all that. Stop at a certain amount, even if you're encouraging and inspiring people. I done gave you enough to understand that it's real. If you still don't understand it's real by what I done showed you, then guess what? You ain't gonna never understand it's real nowhere. I ain't got to show you nothing else. I'm not showing everybody everything. I show you a little bit. I show you maybe 1 or 2 accounts. I might show 1 or 2 accounts, and then that's it. I'm not showing every single thing. And I'll show my YouTube stats because I'm just getting started on YouTube and the numbers ain't too high right now. So I'll show those stats. But all that other stuff, I'm not showing all that because you don't need to know that. Ain't none of your doggone business, everything. You know what I mean? So that's just the way I look at it. I mean, everybody don't look at everything the way I look at it. But I'm just telling you, keep some of your, you don't have to have all your niches on your one channel anyway. It's probably for the best. And then you want YouTube to keep cranking out your stuff and pushing it out there in front of the audience that you done already developed from the content that you done already put out. It's one big machine, like it's a big machine, so you just gotta kind of stay in your lane a little bit. But you can have 2 lanes if you want to have 2 lanes. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Like me, mine is gonna be like content to profits. It's turning your content to profits, but you could turn any type of content to profits. You could turn your food content, your fashion content, your see, I got a different niche. I can kind of go any direction with mine because I'm teaching people how to turn any type of content into profits. I can make a video pretty much about anything and say, hey, do you want to turn your content into profits? Click the link in the description. Download the blueprint. Check out my mini course. Come to my masterclass. It don't matter what kind of content the people have. I can brand it like that. And you know what I mean? Okay, when I do my fashion videos, in the middle of it, hey, you want to turn your fashion content into profits? Click the link in the description because mine is content to profits. You know what I mean? So everything I do, I don't like limiting myself or putting myself on I cannot be in a box. I can't be in no box. So mine is called content to profits. The only content that I won't allow is what's the reaction type content. Was that a strategy? Was mine? Oh yeah, my stuff is a strategy. When I do I've been working for myself since 2001. I started my first business in 2001. So and I always had marketing agencies. Every single business I ever started was a marketing agency. It might have been called something different, but it's always been like graphics, marketing, web design. Everything has been around advertising and marketing, magazines, and all this kind of stuff. Marketing for dealerships, marketing for artists, gospel artists, rap artists, all this type of stuff. Everything has been marketing. So mine is more of a strategy because right now I'm creating a blueprint to where I can work with different people and let them do the same thing. You got a video, you starting to post content, you ain't got no way to monetize your content. In your videos, you could be saying something like, hey, you want to turn your content into profits? Click the link. It'll be your link. And when they click the link, if you connected with me, they click your link in the description and they go and download the book and they pay to whatever the price gonna be for the book. Then you'll get 50-50. We'll both get 50. I'll get 50 because I wrote the book. You'll get 50 because you promoted the book and you made the sale. So that's what I'm working on right now, putting more people in position to make money if they ain't already making money. If they already making money, keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, and you want to say, hey, you want to turn your content into profits? This is what, you know what I'm saying? And then they come download the blueprint, you get the commission for it. And then I make money because I wrote the book. So, yeah, everything is a strategy with me. So, yeah, guys, I'm out here, and I'm talking about I done got bit. I done got bit for real by these bees and, not bees, but what you call the thing, mosquitoes and stuff. I'm finna go to the house. I'm not finna be out here playing with y'all all night. Oh yeah, Tiffany, excuse my hair. I didn't get a chance to flat iron it before I laid it up on, these are some clip ends I put in, but I didn't get a chance to flat iron it, so now it's all a hot mess, just jacked up around the edges. But I'm gonna comb it next time, y'all. Next time I'm gonna comb it. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to y'all a little later on. I see people getting sick of me anyway. Oh, thank you. I see people getting sick of me anyway. They gone now. They ain't even say bye. You know what? At least when you leave, you ought to say bye to somebody. You ain't got to just leave like that. You can say bye. People just so rude. See how they just leave and don't even say bye? But yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that. My fashion content. I don't know, Tiffany, I don't know how long you've been on here, but my fashion content, I'm gonna be putting that out next week because I got a brand that done sent me some clothes. So I'm gonna be taking my, oh, good night, Lisa Clark. See, Lisa Clark at least gonna say good night to somebody. I mean, the rest of them ain't nobody saying nothing. They just gone. Lisa Clark, I hope you get a chance to join RAE Nation with us and become a member with other people join the community. We all in there inspiring, encouraging, and motivating. It's brand new right now. You know, I ain't got but like 5 people that's done joined already. But we gonna grow this thing and have like-minded individuals, and we gonna all be, what in the world? We gonna all be encouraging and motivating and inspired and being connected with like-minded entrepreneurs and content creators in RAE Nation. So if y'all want to join, make sure you go to RAE Nation, click on the link, wherever the link gonna be. It's somewhere on my channel, on my website, somewhere. You'll be able to find it. And right now I'm just doing, it's not a monthly fee right now. It's going to be, after we get it to a certain amount of members, it's going to be a monthly fee to be in there, but not for the people who come in now. The people that's coming in now, they showing me that they believe in what we doing, and they showing that they locked in from the jump. So they getting it for one flat rate, and then they a lifetime member. Everything after that, after I get it built up to a certain amount, after that membership, you know, after a certain amount of people get involved, they going to be paying a monthly membership to be involved in the nation. Because we're going to be having like our monthly, like right now we having a vision board party in September. Our first event is going to be a vision board party with only the RAE Nation members. So it's not going to be on YouTube or nothing like that. It's going to be in our Facebook community. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things with the members and things like that. I mean, I'm going to still be doing my stuff on YouTube too, but I'm just saying, if you want to become a part of the community where you surrounded with other people that's actually doing this exact thing, you're not going to be able to catch all the members, because I'm not going to be going live on YouTube as much. Once September hit, I'm not going to be going live on YouTube as much. I'm going to still go live on YouTube sometime, maybe once a month, something like that. But most of it's going to be in the community with the nation members. You know, people that's proven that they really serious about their success. They believe in themselves. They really want to be connected with other people that's doing what they're doing. And we can really grow something big together. You know what I'm saying? Like a nation. How about that? A nation, a community, a big group of people with success on their mind and really striving and really putting the work in and really doing what they need to do. That's what I'm talking about. Greatness. I'm talking about greatness. So the people that's joining me from the jump, like the first batch of people got in for a certain amount, the prices just went up. So the next batch of people that's get in with the next amount, the price is gonna go up again. And then by the time I get it to a certain amount of members, it's gonna be monthly. It's gonna be, people gonna be paying monthly. Yep. So that's all I want to say. But I guess I'll check y'all later. Be tuned in for my little fashion videos. Oh yeah, I done lost a few more pounds. I'm down 12 pounds now. So hopefully by the time I start taking my fashion, I'll be done lost another 3 pounds. Hopefully I'll be down a whole 15 pounds by the time I start trying on them clothes next week. But I feel good, y'all. I feel good. Ooh, the clothes. I like the little clothes. I like the little clothes. And so, y'all check me later. I will check y'all later. Y'all be blessed and stay highly favored. And have a great one. I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all got something else to say? If you ain't got nothing else to say, you know I'm finna, where the button at? Oh, there it is. Y'all got something else to say? Because I'm getting ready to push the button. You ain't got nothing else to say. I'm pushing the button, y'all. 1, 2, have a good one, y'all. Bye. Uh-oh.